Affinity Photo, go to the Layers panel and select a layer. Then go down to Effects, just down here. Click that, make certain the outer shadow is checked and also outer shadow is highlighted. Then go up here, you've got all the blend modes. You've also got opacity. Now I'm going to go to blend modes in a little while, but I'm just going to reduce the opacity. You can see as you do that, it fades away. You can also change the radius, so that gets sharper, increase it, becomes more blurry. But also you can enter a value. So instead of 50 or 60, you can enter 250. Now the slider doesn't go all the way up to that, it only goes up to 100. Also you can change the offset. So as you do that, you can see it goes closer or away from it. And you go to 0. Also you can change the intensity, so it makes it very, very dark intense, or very faded there. You can just reduce it down to 0%. I'm just going to keep it that. But also you can change the angle, so as you do that, that rotates. Now all three shapes are linked, so they all change. Also you can use this. The offset tool is great because it combines the offset as well as the angle, and also it's interactive. So offset tool, select that, and then just move that so you can reposition them. Nicely interactive using that. You can see the change here as well as the angle there. Now, if you don't want to use that, the offset, but you want to select one of these shapes, you can still do that. You can go over here, select the Move tool. This is still active. Now, it's quite easy to accidentally deactivate it, so be careful about that. But you can then move it around. You say, oh, I want it in that position instead, or that one. Select that one, move that to there, move that one. Now, they're all the same colour, and also the shadows all the same colour. But also, I'm going to change the colour, so let's make it slightly more unusual. So green. Also, it's using blend mode of multiply. So if I go down here and change it to difference, now you can see the effect of the shadow. The shadow does change. You've got this green obviously here, but as you move that around, you can see the colours of the shapes that underneath are actually modified because of the difference blending mode. And you can select this one and move that around as well. At any point, you can go back to the offset and then just move that around and reposition that. And you can see the effect there. You've got the shadow there and the shadow there. But also what you can do, you can go here to this plus. So just click, or you can go this. If you want to delete it completely, just click here. But you can click plus, and that adds another outer shadow. Now you can change it, but they're independent. So you can go here and set the colour. You can go maybe for red. And now you can see with the blend mode difference. And you don't have to go with difference. You could go with maybe pin light or any of the others. So you can see as you change that, the colours change completely. But I'm going with difference just to show that's probably the easiest one to show. Again, offset tool. As soon as you do that, that will deselect. And now you can move this around. Position it anywhere you want just by using that. And that will change the angle as well as the offset. The radius, you don't have to keep the same as well as the last one. So you can just reduce that down. As you do that, you can see that change as well. And also, if you want, put it to 400 instead, or 200. Also, if you want, you can reduce the opacity down. That's only for that outer shadow. Again, blend modes, all these can be changed. You can also add another one if you want. So click plus again, and maybe go for a different colour this time, maybe blue or purple. And again, you can see the effect of that. Change intensity, change the radius, and also, again, offset tool and reposition them. You'll also notice you've got green here for the shape. Now you might not want that. You might want to reduce the fill opacity. Well, you can. You can go over here and just click here and reduce fill opacity. So there's no colour there. And you can still see the shadow, but you've now reduced that down. You don't have to. You can keep it like that if you want. But you can see as you do that, it will change. I'm going to put it to 0. And once you're happy with everything, you can close the panel. So you've got all these shapes now. They're all linked. You can see the FX, that's a linked, duplicate linked, layer and duplicate linked. But also what you can do, because it's a curve, you can go to the node tool. So just go over here, select the node tool, just select any of these shapes and then just shift. And as you do that, you can see that moves. And also the shadow will change as well. So at any point, just click there and change that. And you can use this to create all kinds of abstract shape designs very quickly. And you can also see you can add additional points as well.